Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Listen, I'm glad to have you here. My audio went out on my normal camera I use, so I'm using my cell phone. It's got good audio on it. Pretty good picture quality, too. You know, it's amazing what cell phones can do nowadays. Well, guess what? All your money's going to be on cell phone in a little while. It's already in China. It's called WePay. Now, I know some of you guys out in my audience are a little bit disturbed by that picture I painted of what the future is going to look like. But, you know, that I configured that picture from the way things are going right now. If things continue to go in the direction that they're going in. Basically, it's just an exaggerated version of the way things are already going. We see homelessness starting to spread across all the world, everywhere. And a lot of these people that are homeless, you know, they didn't choose to be homeless. They had homes. It's just that things didn't quite work out for them. A lot of times sickness. They'll get an illness that doesn't allow them to work or whatever, you know, or they'll lose their job. Or it's not like they don't want to work, you know. Or perhaps, you know, they might have difficulties in their life, you know, and maybe they're a little bit dysfunctional or whatever. But, you know, they would work. The people will work, but there's no jobs available for them. They make situations out there where we have this new robotic society coming in, first off. And, you know, these organizations like DARPA are creating robots that are unbelievable now, you know, and I mean, these robots have a sense of balance now. This was a big issue for all the way through millennia, is balancing a robot. And now, the biggest thing of all the old robots had to run off of motors, servos and motors. Synthetic muscle tissue is coming very soon. That's electrically stimulated synthetic muscle tissue. Now, you know, that's how we function. Our muscles need an electronic impulse to run. And they're now creating synthetic muscle tissue. And soon they'll have robots, because they've solved the balance issues. Soon robots are going to be taking over just about everybody's job. Manual labor jobs. This is the thing, you know. And, you know, that picture I painted for you guys is probably about 5 years in our future. And it's not going to be something that comes overnight. It's not like... But when I paint the picture for you and you see the difference between what we have now and what we might have 5 years from now, it's kind of shocking. You know? But it's one of these things where you would slowly, year after year after year, lead into that. And so... it's like taking a little bit of a bite of a sandwich and you keep taking a little nibble off it. The first thing you know, the sandwich is gone. That's the way with this. This is the sort of thing that we work into slowly, where you'd see the homeless population increase and increase. And then after a while, it would get too much for the law enforcement to handle, because they wouldn't be able to move them from one place to another. So they'd develop settlements. And then the settlements would grow because people, just for one reason or another, either lose their job to the new robotics industry that's coming in. Robotics and also AI computer chips that are going to be mass-produced in China, which is going to allow an awful lot of things like waiters and waitresses and bartenders, and all these jobs will be automated. It'll be a lot cheaper for a bar owner to have a machine that will automatically create the drinks. And, you know, and then what he can do is you just go up and talk into a machine and tell it what you want, and it makes it for you. Rather than have an expensive bartender, then it just saves money, and so that's what's going to happen. An awful lot of jobs are going to be lost to these new industries. Very much fewer jobs are going to be created on factories and stuff that'll open up, that'll create all these robots, different types of robots to do things like harvest fruit, you know, and et cetera, on down the line. And so these people will be displaced. And the government then will step in with social programs to keep these people basically from starving to death. The social programs that the government will come up with. And so this is where we're headed. And, it's a few years away, and we're going to work into it slowly. But like I say, a lot of people find it very disturbing, the picture I painted. But I'm not going to tell you guys that that's not where we're going, because that's where we're going. And if it doesn't play out exactly like I painted it in the picture, it'll probably be something close or similar. So, at any rate, we've saw a fall off in the price of Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies. Probably some sort of market manipulation. And, it gives them ample, by making derivatives products connected to cryptocurrencies, they're able to manipulate the market even better if they have exchange-traded funds and they have, what's the name of it? All these paper monetary products. They're invading every market now. And so we don't have real markets anymore. We've got markets that have been corrupted. Actually, what we have is not really capitalism. What we have is what's called crony capitalism. It's criminal capitalism. We've reached a point in society now, we are actually at a turning point. Whether we move into our future or mankind actually just basically stops on this point and disintegrates. We want to move into our future, but it's going to be a hurdle that we have to climb over in order to get there. And this hurdle might last for the next 10 years or so before finally we get past this hurdle. And during this period in time, we probably look back on it like we look back on the Great Depression era as not being really a fun time. But some people are going to do good. There's people out there who did really good during the Great Depression. Many fortunes were made during the Great Depression era, And so you have to see the good in everything in life. You have to have an optimistic outlook. You make and you create your future for yourselves, each and every one of you. Each and every one of you right now has opportunities that come along, once-in-a-lifetime opportunities that come along that are created by these banksters. And it's best to take advantage of these opportunities when you can. And right now, they might have just created an opportunity, or an opportunity that's in the making in cryptocurrency, because there's going to come a point when this system starts to fail, and cryptocurrency will take advantage of that failure of the system. There's going to be tremendous amounts of capital and money out there and everything flowing around in the system looking for a home when the system starts to fail. And it very well, that money could find its way, or a good chunk of it, into cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to tell you what, right now they're driving cryptocurrency down. They might be doing us all a monstrous big favor if we're willing to take advantage of that. My biggest thing is, I'm not upset the fact that they're driving the price of cryptocurrency down right now. I'm just watching it very carefully and thinking to myself, how low can they push it? I'm thinking there's a solid floor under it at $6,500. But can they get it down? Can they get it down below 7,000? Can they get it down so there's a 6 in front of it? Because I'm going to tell you what, if they do, I'm going to be very interested in trying to get a little bit more for myself. And you guys should all be thinking the same thing. Thinking the same way I'm thinking, to take advantage of a golden opportunity that's presenting itself here. Now, I know a lot of you guys are disappointed because some of you have wallets and it shows how much your value of your wallet is, and you just figure you lost some money. Don't look at it that way. Look at it as an opportunity. And look at gold and silver too right now, how low the price is considering what's going on in the rest of the system. The rest of the system's on the verge of collapse. So stay optimistic, guys. They might have won a battle, but this economic war is going to continue for quite some time, and I want to see you guys come out on top. That's what my channel is here for. To help you guys, the little guys. I'm not here for these corrupt, rotten, stinking, dirty, worse than something that's stuck to the bottom of your boot. I'm not here for them. I'm here for you guys. The little guys. The guys like me. That's who I'm here for. And I want to see you succeed. I want to see the middle class thrive and grow healthy again with a strong, vibrant economy. I don't want to see the one percenters, these guys up in their ivory tower, get richer. They're smart, though. They are very smart. Never underestimate their intelligence. That's how they got in their ivory tower. Okay? So, for the middle class to grow healthy and strong again, we've got to sit back and we've got to play it smart. We've got to watch these markets and we've got to time it right. And a lot of it is all in the timing, just like when you're giving a joke, you know. If you throw the punchline off at the wrong time, well, you've messed it up. And it's the same way with this. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Listen, thank you guys for listening to this show. And keep your chin up, guys. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.